So there's your low, there's your higher low, there's your high, there's your low, there's your higher high, there's your higher low. We need to put in a higher high. Bitcoin must break above 21,000, 22K, 21,900 to remain bullish. That's simple. I would like it to go even higher to about here at 23,000. So to me, 23,000 is the niche to get above, because that breaks us above that little zonage right there. This little area here, see? So this is the area where we must break back above 21,850, and I would be super excited if we got above 23K, you know. So these are my two lines in the sand. You see us not get above, you see us have a huge surge and just have the daily collapse there. You're looking for more downside, all right? So keep that on your mind. Now, did we bottom down here? Many people think we may not. Many people are waiting for 10, 12K. You have to trade as if, right now, I have to tell you something. Everyone says, but Lifer, you do the pi cycle chart. Lifer, you do this every day. You surely know where Bitcoin's going to go. Or surely when you say it, you're somewhat in the ballpark. Surely you believe you know where Bitcoin's going. No, I don't believe in it. The second I think I tell myself I know where Bitcoin's going to go, the second I'm like, I know where Bitcoin's going, it's going to do this. Worst decision I ever made. I did sit my wife down and I told her I believe we bottomed. But I won't tell anyone else that. And if you guys are just hearing a conversation with me and my wife, I looked her dead in the face and I was like, you know, I can't tell anyone else because, you know, everyone has to make their own decision. I said, but man, from my years of doing this and from looking at the bigger charts in the 2 week and from looking at the charts and not using emotions, just from looking at the charts, I said, babe, there's an 80% chance that we bottomed at 17.5 there. I said, and I got to start buying like we did. And I said, you know what? If I put 20K in and it goes to 10K, 8K, 9K, 7K, so be it. I lose 5,000. But at that point, I'm gonna go in again for another 50K, and I'll buy 10 Bitcoin, or you know, between 5 and 10 Bitcoins if it goes to 10K. I'm ready to buy 5 or 10 Bitcoin. I'm ready for it. I know I'm going to do it. Goes to 10K, I'm buying 5 Bitcoin immediately, without a doubt. So, and then when we rip back up to 20K, you're gonna make 50 grand right there. And then you'll be back to break even on the 20,000 that you're only down 10,000 on. So to me, as long as you have capital on the sidelines to buy 10K, and again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. I'll say me. Because I have capital on the sidelines to buy 5 Bitcoin at 10K, which I know I'm going to do, I must act like the bottom has been in right now and take advantage. Because if I don't, and we rip all the way back to 100K from these lows, I'm going to miss out on the greatest opportunities of my life. And I refuse to miss out on the greatest opportunity of my life. Now, granted, I won't get as many Bitcoin if we go down lower. Another thing, big business and big banking systems have never really helped out the little guy. And they've also kind of got some control over Bitcoin. They've correlated it to the S&P. There's a lot going on, right? So with that being said, do you really think they're going to give you a $10,000 Bitcoin? I don't know. To me, it seems a little far-fetched that the little guy is going to be able to get into Bitcoin at 10K. It almost sounds like a fairy tale. So with that being said, we must take into account that there may never be a 10K Bitcoin. That has to be a possibility in your mind. That it's never going to 15K, it's never going to 16K, it's never going lower. That has to be a possibility in your mind. Now, you also have to be open-minded that we are going there. So I have cash on the sidelines for when we go there, but yet I'm buying a good amount in case we hit the bottom. That is Bitcoin strategy. And you would look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's simple. Anyone can say that. You don't know what's going up or down. You're going to do both things. At the same time, you know how much BALZs it takes to start putting in $2,000, $4,000, $5,000 into Bitcoin right now? You really need to know your stuff, because you need to be 100% with what you're doing. You need to be all one for what you're doing, 100% whole, and you need to be kind of in it and for it. And that takes time to know yourself and to really know who you are and what you want to invest in and what you believe in. And I found that for myself. I found my grace. When you find your grace, you'll be able to do it too. So it's not that easy to go into to put $2,500 into Bitcoin when it's at, you know, 19,000, 17,000, 18,000, right? However, if you've done it before, it gets easier. Anything you've done in life that's difficult gets easier with time, does it not? And so this isn't the first time I bought the bottom. All right, this isn't the first time that I've gotten into these lower prices. This isn't the first time that I used the crypto fear and greed index to my advantage. What is that? You might be new. You might have never seen it before. Let me take you down the rabbit hole. Go to alternative.me. Alternative.me, okay? and you're going to go to what's called the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. And that's really going to get you what you need, all right? Now, that's already back to 19, which is strange. It was down at 9, 10, 7. Bitcoin was at 17,000. Those were the prices. Usually, once it leaves that zone, it doesn't really revisit it too fast. Usually, it comes back up into here, at least into the neutral zone. So I could see us getting back to 23, 24, 25. We could even tank back down to 10K. I'm not saying we can't, that's what I want you to understand too. We might break up and make a huge move and still end up down here with this measured move. All right. My measured move of this flag, as you can see, is right here at 14,000. So this is a symmetrical triangle, but to me, it's more leaning bear flag S because the top is a little more slanted than the bottom, but you could give it a symmetrical triangle, which is the length of the base of the triangle, right? Which would give you your measured move. The measured move. Walk the plank. Walk the plank 7 feet. I measure 7 feet, you walk 7 feet. So 24,200 is the measured move up. 16,000 or 14,000. Yes, you're looking at 24K or 14K. How funny is that? And we're going to find out when we break, support and resistance levels. Let's take a look right now. The 1 hour wants to push up. That's going to be a good trading day for most people. If the 1 hour does bang out, and you can see the 1 hour's in a semi-cup and heady to the upside. Look at the size of that cup and handle. I've never seen a cup and handle that big in my entire life. No, I'm just joking. But, I mean, that's a cup and handle for sure. That's a cup. Even though it's, that's a cup, that's a handle. We did this the other day. We nailed it. We absolutely nailed it. Does it mean we're going to nail it again? I don't know. There's no guarantees. All right? Also, I drew this out, and, no one really mentioned. I didn't see any other. I don't watch other YouTubers, so you guys have to tell me. But did you see any other YouTuber call this a diamond? And we had this diamond, man, and the diamond did break in and break out, just as suggested. The diamond pattern to the upside, So pretty cool that the diamond would break to the upside as suggested, kind of as thought out. It wasn't a real an amazing diamond, but to me, I saw the instances of a diamond. Anyway. You had this whipsaw in the middle. Whenever you get that whipsaw, it's diamond-esque, So we're looking at this cup and handle to break to the upside semi-cup and handy. Every single day I draw a cup and handle on the channel. I'm sure there's a day I haven't. I remember one day I was like, dude, I didn't draw one cup and handle today. It happens. And horrible downtrends, it won't be, when massive dumpage, you usually don't get a cup and handle. Cup and handles come out when things start to find a base, when things start to try to find their way. One scary thing is this an inverted cup and handle? I'm open-minded. You got to Bruce Lee it. Is this a possible inverted cup and handle on Bitcoin here? You see? And do we start making this? And if you flip that upside down, I mean, that's a cup and handle that would break to the upside, which would get you to your that would begin the dump to the measured move. I'm upside down right now. Please. I'm not Batman. You get it? What's eating Gilbert Grape? Remember he was always hanging upside down? But anyway, so look, there's your inverted cup and handle that would take you to about 16,500. Not saying that's a guarantee, but I just want to put it on your radar so you can see it for what it is. All right, let's zoom back in. Open-mindedness is the key to becoming a good trader. Being able to see things that you may not have seen before and being open-minded to the idea that it may not be exactly how you saw it. That there may be a slight variation in what you thought. Because if you're 100%, it has to be this, you may be wrong. And if you're wrong, you could get pounded. And do you want to get pounded? No. You want to be able to jump off with a small stop loss when you're wrong.